I'm in my camper van and I just had the biggest fright I've had in 4 years of van life.
There's a dog in here!
They're not in these trees. What does this mean? Hello. They're telling us to get out of the woods.
Canadian Paralympian Lisa Franks, known online as Keeping It Wheel 306, has spent years documenting her solo van life and outdoor adventures across Canada and beyond. But one night, her peaceful lifestyle turned into something straight out of a nightmare. She parked her camper van deep in the mountainside, expecting another quiet, peaceful night under the stars. But that night, peace was the last thing she got. In the middle of her sleep, a loud bang slammed against the front of her van so hard it jolted her awake.
So it's just after midnight. I'm in my camper van and I just had the biggest fright I've had in 4 years of van life. I'd gone to sleep around 11 o'clock and I hadn't really fallen into deep sleep. And I heard this bang on the front of my vehicle. And then I could feel that my vehicle was being pushed, and I am just camping out on Crown land right along a river. There's farmland nearby, but I haven't seen anybody all day. I was also here yesterday and last night. And immediately I just saw it like it's a Friday night. There's another vehicle had pulled in or something, and people were messing around, or maybe they thought the camper van was abandoned and were trying to break in or do something. But yeah, I heard this bang in my front end and my van was being pushed. Like, I thought maybe then a bunch of people were just messing around, some teenagers or something, and rocking my van. So I yelled, "What are you doing?" Actually I said, "What the F are you doing?" Just to let them know there's somebody in the van. And then I didn't hear any, voices or anything. Didn't hear any footsteps, which was weird. But immediately, I was jolted awake. And then I didn't hear anything. And then all of a sudden, right at my back window, like right up here, I heard something too. Like, it was, swiping my vehicle or something. And I'm obviously freaked out at that moment.
Her heart started racing. At first, she thought maybe someone was trying to break in. But when she stepped outside, there was nothing. No footprints, no movement. Just dead silence. She tried to convince herself it was nothing, but the forest around her felt different, heavy, watching. Unable to sleep, she kept recording, her voice trembling as she described every sound, every shadow. What could have caused that bang? And what would you do if you were trapped in a van, alone, miles from anyone, and suddenly realized you're not alone anymore? Think you've seen it all? This next moment will change your mind. This encounter was shared by Sort of Interesting, a YouTube creator known for his lightweight wild camping and stealth trips across the UK. He often spends nights outdoors with minimal gear, embracing simplicity, and sometimes the unpredictable. He went on a solo camping trip deep in the wild, just him and his dog. The night was calm and everything felt perfectly peaceful, until it wasn't. As he was about to fall asleep, faint footsteps began circling his tent. Slow, careful, getting closer. His dog's ears perked up. Something or someone was out there. Then suddenly, a laser light cut through the darkness, pointing directly at his tent. His heart dropped.
In the darkness truly upon us, at this point I just assumed that my night was over, so slightly disappointed that I hadn't got any decent footage recorded to camera, I set out to go to sleep.
I might be going absolutely mad here. I swear there's been like a firefly. I'm gonna shut up. I am keeping an extreme low profile right now. I think that the laser was coming from the far side of the trees, but I'm not 100%. I don't think it was actually aimed at me. I think it was just shining a laser for the sake of it. But it's certainly woken me up a little bit. But to be honest, it's been quiet for about 10 minutes now, so I'm not too worried.
There's a dog in here!
What the hell is
Here's that footage slowed down because I got such a poor quality view of the situation as I basically went from asleep to the most awake I've ever been in my life in the space of 1 second. When they were running away, I think it was a phone light rather than a proper flashlight of any kind. And I don't know if those lasers are one single tool or some sort of surveillance kit or something, I don't know. But I'm sure after I shouted, "There's a dog in here," which was the only thing I could think of in the heat of the moment, I'm sure you can hear a little exclamation from them, just a little "Ruh," as they were legging it.
Who would be out here, in the middle of nowhere, aiming a laser at him? He shouted out, warning that his dog was there, and just like that, the footsteps scattered. Whoever it was, ran. But imagine if he didn't have his dog with him that night. Would they still have run? What would you do alone in the woods with a laser tracking your every move and no one around for miles? Would you dare to stay till morning? If your heart's racing now, brace yourself. It's about to get worse. Before we go any further, I'd like to ask you for a quick favour. If you're enjoying the video so far, please give it a like. And if you haven't subscribed yet, now's the perfect time. We're getting closer to 20,000 subscribers. And once we hit that milestone, a few lucky subscribers will receive a special surprise. Now let's go back to the video. This chilling encounter was shared by Uncle Reggie, a United States-based YouTube creator, known for blending outdoor vlogging with a raw, unfiltered style. He went on a solo camping trip deep in the woods, completely unaware that the night ahead would be far from peaceful. After setting up camp, everything seemed calm. The fire crackled softly, pushing back the darkness. But as the night grew colder, strange sounds began echoing from the trees. Faint at first, then closer. Something was definitely out there making that weird sound.
So, just for my comfort, I gotta have something close by, like within reach. So, you hear that? Never heard that before. But one thing I do know is animals don't like fire. So that is why I made sure I had a fire. It's definitely getting closer. All I know, if something happens, it's gonna happen on camera. That's for sure. And it's so dark in the woods that when you look up in the sky, it looked like this actually could be earlier than what it is. But it's actually 10 o'clock. Whatever it is, it's getting closer. But
the noise circled the campsite low and heavy, like something waiting to strike, or something dragging along the forest floor. He couldn't tell where it was coming from, just that it was getting closer. He sat still by the fire, trying to convince himself it was nothing, but deep down he knew something was watching him. Now think about it. You're alone in the woods, the only light coming from your dying campfire, and you start hearing those same sounds. Do you pack your gear and run into the dark, or do you stay and face whatever is out there waiting for you? Every second pulls us deeper into something truly sinister. This chilling footage was shared by Brian's Paranormal Travels, a a channel run by a ghost hunter, urban explorer, and author known for venturing into unbelievably haunted and terrifying places. Alongside his friends, Brian constantly faces his deepest fears, and this trip was no exception. They went to investigate the World War I battlefield forest in France. Their goal was simple: to document the remnants of a place once scarred by war. But the deeper they went, the heavier the air became. Crumbling bunkers, rusted metal, moss-covered tunnels, every step felt like walking through history that refused to die. Then, without warning, a massive explosion echoed through the trees. The group froze.
Holy crap, we just heard a massive explosion out here, like a bomb. And I was not videotaping, it was literally the sound of a bomb. I hope they didn't step on an ordnance. Now I'm worried, but I don't think so, but it literally sounded like a bomb. Hey, did you guys hear that explosion? Yeah. What was that?
I have no idea.
It sounded literally like a bomb.
Was it an old shell detonating beneath the soil, or something else entirely? Is that a warning sign for them to leave? Moments later, one explorer found himself alone in the trenches. The forest had gone silent until he heard footsteps behind him. He called out for his team, but no one answered. Then the ground beneath him gave way, sending him crashing into a hidden stairwell inside a ruined bunker. Shaken and breathless, he realized how fragile this place truly was.
This bunker. Here's the doorway. Oh my God, look at this. So I had to be a little bit careful this time. Clearly there's stairs here, but I don't know if I can traverse these stairs. Wow, this is incredible.
A battlefield still alive with echoes of the dead. Would you dare to walk these woods, knowing the past might still be waiting beneath your feet? The fear doesn't stop here. It only grows. This chilling video was posted by We Do It Outdoors, a YouTube channel that encourages people to step away from screens and dive into real outdoor adventures, exploring nature, creating memories, and having fun with family and friends. While hiking deep through the forest, he stumbled upon something strange. A small circle of white stones carefully arranged on the ground, and in the center, 3 feathers standing upright. It didn't look random. It looked as though it had been placed, as if someone or something meant for it to be found.
Walking on, when I come across that a giant footprint, it's right up here. You can still see I left some of the plaster that fell off, so I could remember exactly where the trail was. And there's a toad. He's cute. So he's gonna bring us good luck. And we're gonna head up here. Look at these rocks. And the feathers. Why are the feathers? Are the feathers still in the tree? Oh my gosh, they're not in the tree anymore. They're not in these trees. What does this mean? Ouch. Hello.
They're telling us to get out of the woods.
Think? Think it's getting out? It's a warning? Or is it a gift? It's a caterpillar. Why is there a turtle shell? Why is there a black feather in the middle? Guys, what does this mean? Leave a comment down below. Dead turtle, 2 light feathers, 1 dark feather, weird rock shape. I don't know what you'd call it. A deformed Q, maybe. I don't know. Maybe some kind of eye or a direction. I don't know, that's interesting. But we brought bait, and I think this would be a good place. What was that?
He went close to take a closer look, trying to make sense of it. No footprints, no signs of animals, just that eerie, silent arrangement waiting in the middle of nowhere. Why would anyone create something like this, hidden so deep in the forest? Could it be a trap, a ritual site, or maybe a warning left behind for anyone who dares to walk too far in? If you stumbled across this in the woods, no sound, no people, just that strange pattern staring back at you, would you investigate it, or turn around and get out of there before night falls? What you're about to witness might haunt you long after this ends. This video was posted by State Treasures, a channel well known for discovering, exploring and examining the world's long-lost and ancient treasures hidden across time and forgotten lands. While exploring a remote mountain cliff with his drone, he spotted something truly bizarre. A steel box lodged deep within the rock face, in a place no human could possibly reach. It wasn't debris, it wasn't natural. It looked deliberately placed, smooth, solid, and gleaming against the ancient stone. But how could a man-made steel box end up inside a cliff? Was it left there centuries ago before the mountain split open? Or did someone or something put it there for a reason we're not meant to understand? The higher the drone climbed, the stranger it looked, like a secret sealed away by time itself.
Where we saw that other cave as we flew in. Now, in reviewing video, I got a bit of a surprise as I originally didn't see this on my drone controller because the screen is so small. But if you look inside this cave, you can see a man-made object. Now, due to the location, I don't think anyone ever lived in there. The cliff is really sheer and high up, but I was still really surprised to see a man-made object in there. This gives you a perspective of just how high up it is. It appears to be metal. I at first thought it was maybe like ductwork from some underground hidden complex. In hindsight, perhaps it was an eagle nesting box, though I don't see any sticks or branches in there, and I do question why you'd put a box there when there's a natural rock ledge.
What do you think could be inside that box? A relic from an ancient civilization? Military equipment from a forgotten experiment? Or something far more mysterious, waiting to be found by the wrong person? Shadows hide secrets, and one is about to be revealed. This video was posted by Josh the Intern, a YouTuber known for exploring mountains to uncover the forgotten and reveal the unseen. While scrolling through Google Earth, he spotted something strange, a massive unnatural structure standing alone in the middle of nowhere. Curiosity got the best of him, so he decided to find it in person. After hours of hiking through empty land, what he discovered was shocking. The ruins of a collapsed empire, hidden deep in isolation. Crumbled walls, broken archways, and remnants of what once looked like a grand civilization, now completely swallowed by time. But the real question is, why was this built here, so far from civilization?
Get some sort of writing on this wall. The date says 1882. I wonder if that is related to the structures that we're hiking to. Definitely have to be careful of falling bricks here.
Who were the people who once lived in this desolate place, and what made them disappear? Standing there, surrounded by silence and decay, he couldn't shake the feeling that someone or something was still watching. The deeper we go, the more terrifying it becomes. This eerie video was posted by Felipe Sena, a YouTube creator well known for investigating mysterious and unexplained places, from haunted woods to forgotten ruins where strange things are often discovered. While hiking through an old ghost town, he stumbled upon a deserted house, its walls cracked, windows shattered, and silence heavy in the air. It stood alone in the middle of the wilderness, like a memory time refused to erase. The deeper he looked, the clearer it felt that something tragic must have happened here.
Como é que é a parede, ó? Tijolo dobrado. Tem que ter cuidado aqui, ó. Cuidado da rio todinho. Agora ver se tem alguma coisa escrita na parede, né? Olha lá, tá ali na frente, ó.
But why was this place abandoned? What could have driven everyone away and left this house to rot in complete isolation? Standing there, with the wind whispering, he couldn't help but feel like he wasn't completely alone. Would you dare to step inside a place like this, especially at night, when every sound echoes like a voice from the past? And if you did, what would you do when you realised the house might still remember who once lived there? This video was posted by the Povi channel, a YouTuber known for exploring some of planet Earth's most unique and mysterious places. While scanning Google Earth, he discovered something unbelievable. A strange rock formation flying 67,000 miles per hour through the vacuum of space. Curiosity took over, and he decided to travel there himself. When he finally reached it, what he saw was beyond imagination. Massive rectangular rocks arranged in a perfect zigzag formation, perched high on a remote mountain cliff. It looked too precise, too intentional, almost like something or someone built it.
And they have a big sort of humpback on the top of them. Wow, look at the corners of these blocks coming up. If we could somehow find the perfect cube somewhere along this cliff, it would be incredible. I want to find the perfect cube so bad. It's just, the question is, does it even exist, you know? That actually might be a way to get down to the bottom.
But how could nature create something so structured, so flawless, in the middle of nowhere? Was it a natural wonder, or evidence of something ancient and unknown? If you stumbled upon this mysterious formation, would you believe it's natural or man-made? And more importantly, who could have done it? Every second pulls us deeper into something truly sinister. This video was posted by Action Adventure Twins, a channel known for venturing into mysterious caves hidden deep in places most people would never dare to explore. While enjoying a peaceful boat cruise, they noticed something unusual. A dark cave carved into the edge of the riverbank. Curiosity took over, and they decided to explore it. As they stepped inside, they realized this wasn't an ordinary cave. Massive rocks filled the space, forming strange shapes that almost looked intentional. It was hard to imagine how something like this could exist, hidden so deep in the middle of nowhere. The air grew colder as they went further in. Water trickled across the cave floor, echoing softly against the stone walls. Every sound felt louder, every shadow looked alive.
Oh, there's salamanders swimming around in this little pool right here. Oh yeah, it's a wet one, isn't it? A lot of flood debris in here.
Yeah, right? Awful lot of flood debris. A little concerning.
Yeah.
Anybody check the forecast? Whoa. It's widening.
Yes, sir.
Look, dude, there's a message on the wall that says start.
Whoa.
Okay. The start of what? Is it getting low? This is what we got knee pads for.
Yeah.
Oh, look, somebody's old flashlight.
Really?
Yeah. We'll see if it still works.
Oh yeah.
No way in heck this thing still works. No. Matt's gonna be the only survivor when this thing floods.
Yeah.
He's gonna race back and go grab a pump and pump us out.
Yeah.
Oh, it opens up big.
Whoa.
Dude, side passage.
Side.
It's literally labeled side.
Let's go to the side.
Look at this message over here. Uh-oh.
It says only women leave.
Well, look at this one. You are cordially invited to the theological place of eternal punishment that way. Oh, it's gonna get like hell over there. All right, we're going up a side passage now. Not the eternal doom passage.
But what was this cave doing here? Was it formed naturally, or could it have been made for a purpose long forgotten? Would you dare to step inside a cave you know nothing about, not knowing what's waiting in the darkness ahead? And if you heard something move deep inside, would you turn back or keep going? Fear lingers in the silence, waiting for its moment. This video was posted by Bucks, a popular YouTuber known for his Omega videos, funny pranks and wild reactions. He and his friends decided to explore a mysterious forest they found online. But what started as a fun adventure quickly turned into one of the most terrifying nights of their lives. They drove there, and it was unsettling. An empty road, no passing cars, just them and miles of darkness. When they finally arrived, the air felt heavy, silent, almost too quiet. At first, everything seemed normal. They laughed, explored, and filmed their surroundings. But soon, the mood shifted. One of them began to feel uneasy, like they were being watched. Then, they saw it. Something moving between the trees. Something that shouldn't have been there. Fuck.
That's not a dog. Is there no houses around?
It's a circle. It's like a
shit, like a fire.
Yeah, they'd put something here, and then they'd all sit around in a circle. Nah, this is
sketch as
this is not what this. I do not feel comfortable. Like, I don't know about you, but I'm just not getting a good vibe from here at all. I'm getting really hot and uncomfortable. Yeah, guys, I don't know, I'm just out of breath. I don't like this.
Nah, fuck that.
No.
This isn't even a joke anymore, man.
Panic took over. They bolted for their car, hearts racing, speeding away from the forest without looking back. To this day, no one knows what they saw that night. But what do you think could have been hiding in those woods? Would you dare go back? Or would you escape the moment you felt that cold stare watching you from the dark? Think you've seen it all? This next moment will change your mind. This video was posted by Josh the Intern, a YouTuber known for exploring mountains to uncover the forgotten and reveal the unseen. This place was never meant to be found, hidden deep within the mountains, lost to time. But thanks to Google Earth, he discovered its location and decided to see it for himself. After hours of hiking through rough terrain, he finally reached it. A massive, mysterious structure standing alone in the wilderness. No roads, no signs of civilization. Just an enormous man-made creation surrounded by silence and stone. The deeper he explored, the more unsettling it became.
Looks like a much bigger one here. Oh my goodness! Just revealed this absolutely massive. I can't even speak, I'm so shocked. Massive ruin. This was major. To build this in such an isolated point, it had to have a very serious and important purpose. Let's get closer and check it out. Whoa! It's obviously a complex of ruins. Oh, I do see something a bit weird in the wall there. I think that is quite odd. Like a wooden triangle built in the wall. It doesn't look like it was once a window or a fireplace or anything. Nothing else here really distinguishing. Let's go check out this. Maybe find more clues as to what we found here. Oh my goodness. Look how this towers over me. This isn't even the structures we found on Google Earth. Still a few hours away, but I mean, they've got to be linked, right? Wow, it extends far out the back as well. That looks like a nice entrance in there. Oh, a little side note, we have just had a big cloud come up overhead. The worrying thing about that is I am sandwiched between two storms. This is the only weather window I can come and explore this mountain. This could mean the storm has come early. Here we go. We're heading inside.
Who built something this huge in a place no one could ever reach? And why hide it so far from the world? Was it a forgotten military site, a secret facility, or something much older, something that was never supposed to be discovered? Standing there, surrounded by mountains and mystery, he realized, this place didn't want to be found. Would you dare to explore a structure like this, completely cut off from the world? And if you found the truth buried inside, would you even want to know what it really was? What you're about to witness might haunt you long after this ends. This video was posted by YSN Camprain, a YouTuber known for sharing his intense camping experiences in the rain, pushing the limits of endurance and isolation in the wild. While camping alone deep in the forest, everything seemed calm until the sky suddenly opened up. A massive rainstorm rolled in without warning. Thunder roared above the trees, lightning flashed across the sky, and the rain poured endlessly. He stayed inside his tent, which is very open, just stopping the rain from the top. He was soaked and shivering as the storm raged down heavily. It rained till the night as he prepared to sleep. The wind howled through the forest, bending trees and drowning every sound in the pounding rain. Imagine being trapped out there, alone, surrounded by darkness and the roar of nature. Would you pack up and try to escape before it gets worse? Or stay, hoping your tent can hold out till morning? And if you heard something moving outside, footsteps faint through the storm, would you step out to check? Or stay still, praying it's only the wind? What comes next might be the most chilling part of all. This chilling footage was shared by Brian's Paranormal Travels, a channel run by a ghost hunter, urban explorer, and author known for venturing into unbelievably haunted and terrifying places. In this video, they set out to explore what's said to be the most haunted tunnel in all of Europe, a place so terrifying that most people wouldn't dare step foot inside. And to make things even worse, they chose to go at night. The tunnel is drenched in dark history, whispers of tragedy, strange disappearances and voices that echo when no one's there. As they move deeper inside, their flashlights barely cut through the darkness. Then suddenly, one of them hears some voices around him and chilling laughter echoing down the tunnel walls.
It's kind of freaky. Like there's a mist just hanging in the air here. Holy fuck. I just heard laughing. Like really wicked, scary, terrifying laughter. Oh my god. That's scary as shit. I hope I got that on camera. What?
Als du da geredet hast, hat sich das gerade angehört, als wenn noch andere Stimmen, andere Personen neben dir stehen, die auch mit dir reden die ganze Zeit. Als wenn da mindestens 4 Leute standen, die gerade geredet haben.
He's saying that as I was over there talking to the camera, he heard several people talking as if there were several people standing with me. Okay, David, I hope I got it on video.
Psychic.
Psychic. Psychic. Okay, this is what freaked me out, and I hope I have it on video.
Was it someone else inside, or something not human at all trying to creep them out? Imagine being trapped in a place like that. No clear way out, no light except your fading torch. If you heard that laughter coming closer, what would you do? Keep filming or run before the tunnel decides you're next? The deeper we go, the more terrifying it becomes. This video was posted by Real Treasure Hunter, a YouTube channel known for uncovering treasures forgotten in the past. While hiking deep in the forest with the treasure finders, they stumbled upon something strange buried beneath the soil, a faint metallic signal echoing from the detector. Curiosity took over, and they began to dig. After several minutes, they uncovered something incredible, an old mysterious chest buried deep within the earth. Inside were ancient coins, gold bangles, and objects that screamed wealth and history. But here's the question. Who buried something so valuable in the middle of nowhere? Was it hidden by a wealthy traveller long ago? Or left behind as part of a forgotten legend? Could this treasure have been meant for someone who never came back to claim it? Sometimes the forest hides more than just trees. It hides secrets of the past. If you found something like this buried in the woods, would you open it? Or leave it, knowing you might be disturbing something that was never meant to be found? If your heart's racing now, brace yourself. It's about to get worse. This video was posted by Jose Flores Terra, a YouTuber known for venturing into some of the most terrifying and haunted places on Earth. While hiking deep in the mountains, he stumbled upon something truly disturbing, a house cabin hidden in the middle of the forest. Locals call it the Witch's House. The trees around it were dead silent, as if even the wind refused to get close. Against every instinct, he stepped inside. And that's when the real horror began. Painted handprints smeared across the walls, strange symbols carved into the wood, and a smell so foul it felt alive.
Tiene más de 20 años que la casa fue abandonada. Todavía hay algunas pertenencias adentro de la casa que pertenecieron a aquella mujer que habitaba esta casa. Miren lo que hay aquí en la entrada. Ese es como un cráneo de alguna vaca. Y pues bueno, la casa no es muy grande como tal, pero como les digo, todavía pues contiene algunas de las pertenencias. Miren, estos de aquí son unos zapatos que pertenecieron a ella. Y por este lado es la zona de la habitación principal. Aquí es donde se dice que realizaba algunos rituales, que era como una especie de curandera también, que realizaba pues a las personas que venían aquí en la cama. Aquí es donde realizaba todo lo que ellos pues le pedían, ¿no? Que decían que tenían. Ok. Se acaba de escuchar como unos pequeños golpes por la parte de atrás, como si hubieran movido alguna lámina o algo así.
Every creak of the floorboards sounded like a whisper, as if the house itself was breathing. Would you dare stay here even for a minute? If you walked into a house said to belong to a witch, one where people claimed dark rituals once took place, would you explore it, or run before something unseen closes the door behind you? This eerie video was posted by Felipe Sena, a YouTube creator well known for investigating mysterious and unexplained places, from haunted woods to forgotten ruins where strange things are often discovered. He went to this haunted and mysterious area, known for its dark history and sinister tales, and then he stumbled upon something truly disturbing. Scattered across the ground were animal carcasses, charred bones, and clumps of fur, as if a ritual had taken place there. A strange pile of firewood still sat in the centre, half burned, as though whoever was there had left in a hurry. But the real question is, what happened here? Was it part of some ancient ritual, or something darker? Why would someone burn animal bones deep inside a haunted forest? And who or what performed it?
Que tem lenha, tipo uma fogueira. Coloca uma fogueira aqui e coloca os animais. Eu não entendo, mas pelo que eu tô percebendo aqui, ó, tem vários tipos de carcaça de animal aqui. E tem uma fogueira que foi queimada aqui alguma coisa. Então é um local bastante sinistro. Eu tô pisando aqui, ó, em cabelos. Agora eu não sei se esse cabelo é do animal. Eu não sei de que é. Eu sei que tem cabelos aqui. Não sei se é cabelo ou é pelo, mas aparentemente é grande. Então esse local aqui à noite deve ser bastante assustador, e vou relatar para vocês aqui algumas das coisas que acontecem nesse local que assombra as pessoas que passam aqui nessa estrada. Lembrando que o nome desse local aqui é Lajeiro dos Peba, e quem está aqui gravando junto comigo é minha esposa, que está aqui na câmera, e ela veio aqui gravar junto comigo esse local assombrado aqui no sertão. Aqui, quem passa de moto aqui à noite, tem vários relatos. Uma delas é que sobe tipo alguma coisa na garupa da moto e fica bombeando a moto. Esse foi o relato de uma mulher, que eu não vou citar o nome dela.
Imagine finding a scene like that surrounded by silence and the faint smell of burnt remains. Would you dare stay a minute longer to investigate or turn back before night falls? Because sometimes the forest hides secrets better left undiscovered. Shadows hide secrets, and one is about to be revealed. This terrifying video was posted by Dan Ventures Outdoors, a channel known for wild camping, survival camping, and hiking through some of nature's toughest terrains. He went camping by a quiet mountain lakeside, expecting peace, calm, and the whispers of nature. But what he got was pure terror. As night fell and he was about to drift off to sleep, the calm turned violent. Out of nowhere, a powerful wind began howling through the mountain. It wasn't just a breeze. It was a raging force, slamming against his tent, tearing at the fabric like something unseen was trying to get in. The tent shook violently. The ropes stretched to their limits. One more gust, and everything could have been gone, him included.
Like shitbag next to me, what if a bear comes?
What if a bear comes? There's no bears around there.
Let him go to Gingy's tank. Yeah. Gingy's natural body odours, what's it?
Go on, Gingy! As windy as anything. Time for bed soon, isn't it? Yeah. Definitely time for bed soon.
It's pitch black. It's about 15 mile per hour winds. Everyone's in bed, so it's time to get some sleep, I think. I'll check back with you in the morning. Unless something happens through the night. But these winds, they're gonna keep me up, I think. Good night. It's bad, mate. It's bad. I've been trying to get to sleep, but this wind is just... can't do anything. It's way too noisy. Might be only 15 miles per hour winds and 30 mile per hour gusts, but when you're on top of a mountain, it feels double that. Not a very good time so far. Not for the first time in the Lake District.
Imagine being out there, in the middle of nowhere, with the mountain roaring around you and your only shelter about to fly away. Would you hold the tent down and pray it survives the night? Or would you run out into the darkness, not knowing what's waiting beyond? If you're brave enough to keep watching, the worst is yet to come. This eerie video was posted by Chisar Chad, a YouTube creator well known for his deep passion for the haunted, the abandoned, the historical, and the mysterious. While hiking deep in the forest alone at night, he suddenly noticed something strange, a white light flickering faintly through the trees. At first, he thought it was just a reflection, but then it started glowing brighter, coming directly from a tree. It didn't look natural, almost like someone had set it up, maybe a trap, or something far more disturbing.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go walking back here. I think I'm gonna stay on the trail. Man. All right. Oh, that's a reflection. That scared me. What is that? Wow. I can't even begin to tell you guys how creepy it is back here. Oh, this is like another offbeat trail. What the hell? Oh, I don't know what that is. It could be a trap or something. I've never seen anything like that. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going that way. I'm not going that way. I've never seen anything like that on a tree before. Could have just been like a reflector, but it looked kind of weird. So I don't know. Alright, back to the trail. Nothing going on with this. I figured I'd try and tie this in, but it's not really doing anything. So I'm just going to put you in my pocket. Oh man. I'm not sure how far this trail goes.
Feeling uneasy, he turned back and decided not to go any closer. But what could that light be? Was someone watching him from the shadows? Or was it something that shouldn't even exist in those woods? If you were hiking alone in a dark forest and saw a mysterious light like that, would you go check, head out? Or would you turn back before it's too late? Because sometimes curiosity isn't just dangerous, it's deadly. One wrong glance, and you'll see what shouldn't be seen. This video was posted by State Treasures, a channel well known for discovering, exploring and examining the world's long-lost and ancient treasures hidden across time and forgotten lands. While hiking through the ancient mountain ruins, he stumbled upon something truly fascinating. A hidden series of rooms carved deep into the side of the cliff, high up that you can't even get there to check what's hidden inside.
Oh, wow. Oh my gosh. I did not see those when I first put up the drone. I'm gonna have to put it up again. Oh my God, these are totally hidden from view. How on earth did they get up there? Oh. This is incredible. Look at that. Wow. These are the ones right here that I saw on Google Earth. Did they come along this little ledge here? That is unbelievable. Maybe they had like a ladder. I'm gonna drop my gear. Look at the sticks coming out on this one. Look at that. Look at that. Do you see those? Look at the sticks up there. Wow. Look at how it's just perched. I mean, we're talking, I'd say that's about 20 feet up, 15 to 20 feet. Look at that. Just completely.
But the real mystery is, who built this place? Was it once a forgotten home for an ancient people? Or could it have been a secret chamber meant to stay hidden forever? Imagine discovering a place like this, silent, untouched, and buried in history. Would you find a way to step inside to uncover all its secrets? Or turn back, knowing some doors were never meant to be opened? Because sometimes, the past leaves behind traces that were never meant to be found. The deeper the forest, the darker the terror. This chilling video was posted by San, a YouTuber known for camping wild in the forest even during heavy rain. He went camping deep in the forest, expecting a calm night surrounded by nature's whispers. But nature had other plans. Out of nowhere, the sky changed, thunder roared, and heavy rain began pounding down. At first, he thought it would pass quickly, but it didn't. The storm only grew stronger, drenching everything around him. Alone in that stormy forest, every sound felt different. Every shadow seemed alive. The forest becomes a different world when it rains. Creatures move differently, Strange noises echo from the darkness, and the air itself feels heavier, like something's watching. Would you stay and brave the storm, or pack up and escape before the night swallows you whole? Because in a forest like this, you never really know what might come out when it rains. The line between reality and nightmare blurs right here. This video was posted by Josh the Intern, a YouTuber passionate about adventure and exploration. His channel takes viewers off the beaten path, showcasing thrilling travels, wild camping, hiking, wild swimming, and uncovering hidden gems tucked away in nature. While hiking deep through the rugged mountains, he stumbled upon something truly fascinating, an ancient forgotten village hidden in the middle of nowhere. Old stone houses stood silently, weathered by time, as if the people who once lived here vanished overnight. Who were they?
So we're right at the outskirts. I'm just gonna take my time, start exploring, try just get a view as to what life would have once been like, try get some clues as to when or why it was abandoned. But yeah, let's explore. Whoa. And it makes you wonder how old this is, because this house in front of me looks in great condition, scarily good condition. Right, let's go in it, see what's inside. Yeah, it's in super good condition. And the door is still here, and even the doorknob. I don't know what this room would have been. There's like wiring. How's the view looking though? Pretty insane. This couldn't have been abandoned too long ago, because the elements would have wrecked this place. Definitely something was lit on fire in here. This looks like a sink, you know, kitchen. Right, let's do the scarier thing. Let's go to the basement. Oh, it's like stables. Old stables. Wow, I mean, this really is in great condition. Cool to go inside one of the actual buildings though. Amazing how much is here structurally. Let's keep walking through this village. It's so cool. This is so cool. Just walking through the old streets, totally overgrown. Doorway here, we can go in.
Why did they abandon this place? And what secrets lie buried beneath these ruins? And more mysteriously, why build a village so far out in the desert where no one would ever think to look? The air around the place felt still, too still, like it was guarding a story lost to history. Would you dare explore a place like this, knowing you might uncover something that was never meant to be found? Just when it feels safe, the real horror shows itself. This chilling footage was uploaded by Rugged Road Explorers, a YouTuber known for venturing deep into remote mountain ruins in search of hidden truths buried by time. While hiking through the vast mountain desert, he stumbled upon something truly bizarre. A hidden structure built right at the edge of the mountain. Above it loomed a massive boulder, almost as if nature itself was guarding whatever secrets lay beneath. The place looked ancient, like someone might have lived there long, long ago. But who? A wanderer seeking solitude, or something far more mysterious that still lingers among these rocks?
Oh, there may be more than just a granary here. Oh, just a very neat two-room dwelling. Kind of like a step down. Maybe this platform was a sleeping platform up a little bit. I know you have a window there, and a vent right underneath it there. Probably this rock was up at one time, so you had this whole rock on the face. From you guys to be like, hey, turn over there, we missed that. Another grinding stone there. Because I know this right over here is the main fire pit, because we can see there's charcoal still here, and also you can see the layers of ash that have built up. These rocks here, now I thought maybe these were like the top part of the wall, where they put the twigs, to make part of the roof. But from what I understand, they use these rocks with these grooves to shape. They rub the sticks in those grooves to get them rounded, and to make them nice and straight and nice and round. So that's pretty interesting that those are here. I wanted to show you this too. Here's pieces of pottery. You can see here's some.
The air felt heavy, silent, almost watchful. Could this have been a forgotten home? Or is it now the dwelling of something unseen? What do you think this place was built for? And more importantly, would you dare step inside? Every second pulls us deeper into something truly sinister. This breathtaking yet terrifying video was posted by Black Crag, a YouTuber known for taking viewers deep into nature, along rugged trails, and into the heart of the wilderness. His channel is all about raw adventure, exploring remote mountains, challenging trails, and capturing the wild beauty of nature where few dare to go. He went hiking deep into the mountains and decided to camp right at the edge of a cliff, a place where one wrong step could mean disaster. The view was breathtaking, but the danger was real.
Yeah, so we can see right out towards Helvellyn there. such a yob. And we got St Sunday there in the middle, Fairfield, the Fairfield Horseshoe. You can see right out towards the Kentmere Horseshoe as well, Ilbel. Windermere with a spaceship above it. That looks amazing, doesn't it? And then we can see right out towards Morecambe Bay, and we've got Wetherlam in the clouds now, so that's all dropped very quickly. All of Coniston Man in the cloud, and that is what's going to happen tonight. So I think we're going to wake up. There's going to be no sleep, I don't think. But in the morning, it's going to be we're going to be in Clag, so need to be careful navigating off here. Just don't walk in that direction. I need to walk back up and back round again. Oh, it's getting chilly, you know. I don't think I'm going to be out very long at all. It's actually a bit more sheltered here, you know. I think this little rock wall here is actually helping to deflect some of the wind.
Will you dare hike up to a mountain cliff as dangerous as that? As night fell, the wind howled and the cliff beneath him echoed with every gust. One slip, and it's all over. Can you imagine setting up camp in a place like this, knowing a single mistake could send you plunging into the darkness below? Would you risk it for the thrill and the view, or play it safe and find another spot? Out here, in the silence of the mountains, one question lingers. How far would you go for the perfect camping? This scary video was posted by Angbona TV, a channel known for personal vlogs, thrilling explorations, and venturing into spooky and mysterious places. While hiking deep through a haunted forest, he suddenly sensed that something wasn't right. At first, it was just a faint movement in the distance, a shadow slipping between the trees. Then came a strange foul smell drifting through the air, unlike anything natural. The deeper he went, the stronger the feeling grew that he wasn't alone. The forest around him fell silent. Not even the wind dared to whisper. His flashlight flickered, and for a brief second, he thought he saw something watching him.
Just want to save my battery. Oh, I smell something. Very, very musty smell. Kind of smells like bum bum. I'm not even kidding. It literally smells like a butthole. Ooh, maybe something pooped. Bigfoot, did you poo? I don't know. Possible. Never know. Alright. Oh man. So I've never actually been this far up this way. It's a bit of a challenge getting up. Whoa, shit. Literally falling over.
so many freaking mosquitoes. It's unbelievable. Something's moving out there. What the hell? I don't see anything though.
There it is again. What is that?
I hear howling as well.
What would you do if you were in his shoes, alone in a forest where every tree feels alive and every sound could be something lurking closer? Would you turn back before things got worse, or stay to uncover what's hiding in the shadows? Sometimes, curiosity can be the most dangerous thing in a haunted place like this. Shadows hide secrets, and one is about to be revealed. This fascinating clip was posted by Outer Range, a YouTuber known for diving deep into the mountains to uncover hidden pieces of history and nature's mysteries. While exploring the desert, he stumbled upon this strange rock, perfectly carved with multiple deep holes. But the real question is, what was it used for? Who do you think carved this?
Rock, especially in this dry climate, it's clear this isn't recent, and that raises some interesting questions. Who do you think carved this? Second question is, could it really date back to the Spanish expeditions of the 1540s, or is this something more recent? Is it even a marker, or is it something else entirely? And finally, has anyone seen anything like this anywhere else? If you have, or have an answer to any of these questions, let me know what you think in the comments, because this one has me thinking.
Could it really date back to the Spanish expeditions of the 1540s, or is it something more recent? Was it a marker, a ritual object, or perhaps something entirely unknown? And here's the mystery. Has anyone ever seen something like this before? If you have any clue or theory, drop it in the comments, because this one truly has us questioning history itself. The deeper the forest, the darker the terror. This video was posted by State Treasures, a channel well known for discovering, exploring and examining the world's long-lost and ancient treasures hidden across time and forgotten lands. While hiking deep through the mountains, he stumbled upon something truly fascinating. A large, round structure built entirely from clay stone standing quietly in the middle of nowhere. Its tiny window opening peered out like an eye, watching time pass for centuries. But what was it doing here? So far from civilization.
Oh yeah, you can see where a lot of it fell down. Kind of impressive, these little, I don't know if these were just fill gaps or leveling wedges. Try to keep it level as they're going up. Little window there. Let me put this up. Know what we can see in there. Yeah, you can see how those upper walls there are getting pretty sketchy. You can see the window there, the big stone above the window. Perhaps that was the entrance. They had a ladder up to that at one point. When I see a tower like that, I kind of think this was some sort of guard tower. The mystery continues. I don't see a lot of actual dwellings, though. There was the ones down there, but it's an awful big tower for, you know, such a small, what appears to be a small dwelling. Oh, sure. See some structures down here. You can see here. So they might have had some buildings out below this too. Oh wow, look at that underneath that. I almost missed that. Underneath this is another structure.
Who built this strange dome-shaped shelter and for what purpose? Could it have been a place of refuge, a ritual site, or something much darker that history forgot to mention? It looks ancient, perhaps built hundreds of years ago, yet still holding its ground against time. Was it meant to remain hidden forever? Or did the mountain itself guard its secret until now? What do you think this mysterious structure once was? And who dared to build it out here, where no one should be? What you're about to witness might haunt you long after this ends. This chilling video was posted by We Do It Outdoors, a YouTube channel that encourages people to step away from screens and dive into real outdoor adventures, exploring nature, creating memories and having fun with family and friends. But sometimes, nature has other plans, and an adventure can turn into something truly terrifying. While hiking deep in the forest, he suddenly froze because out of nowhere a low eerie growl echoed through the trees. It wasn't just once, it came again, louder this time, but from a different direction. The forest fell silent after that, as if holding its breath. His heart started to race.
Been sitting down here at Salt Fork for about a half hour now on my spot. I've definitely been hearing some growling and some wood knocks. I hope you guys can hear that. It's pretty close. It's down in there somewhere. Everything got real quiet for about a half hour. There was nothing. So I started walking a little bit and it just, right now, just sounded like something ripping each other apart. I've got goosebumps like you would not believe. I don't know which way I should go.
What could be making that sound? Was it an animal? Or something else entirely? Something unseen but watching? Alone, miles away from civilization, he didn't know where to run. The sound surrounded him. Imagine being there, the night closing in, hearing a growl in the dark with no idea what's lurking behind the trees. What would you do? Stand still and listen? Or run before whatever's making that sound finds you first? The line between reality and nightmare blurs right here. This terrifying encounter was shared by Jasko, a creator well known for his night explorations and camping adventures in haunted places. While camping deep in the forest at night, everything seemed peaceful until suddenly, something hit his tent out of nowhere. The sound was loud, like someone had thrown something straight at him. His heart pounded as he stepped outside to check what was going on, but there was nothing there. No movement, no footprints, just silence. Trying to calm himself, he told his mind it was probably the wind, but deep down, it didn't feel that way. It felt like someone or something was watching him from the darkness beyond the trees.
Oh, okay. What? Camera's on the floor. What the fuck was that sound? Actually, hold on. I think. Where's my flashlight? Chris! Chris, wake up! Chris! Chris! This guy, dude. I must have fell asleep. Why the fuck? The camera's on a tripod. Like Like it's a sturdy tripod. 3 legs, tri. Tri means 3. I'm sorry, I don't know what planet I'm on right now.
Chris! Wake the fuck up! Now I'm gonna go check. Fuck.
If this happened to you, what would you do? Would you pack up and leave immediately, running through the dark forest? Or would you stay inside your tent, pretending everything's fine, hoping daylight comes soon? Sometimes it's not the wind, it's something else. The deeper we go, the more terrifying it becomes. This video was posted by Dave Explores, a YouTuber well known for venturing into the most remote and forgotten places, exploring anything and everything hidden deep in the middle of nowhere. While hiking deep into the desert, he stumbled upon something truly unsettling. An old abandoned cabin, standing eerily alone, far away from civilization. The outside looked worn down by time, but the inside, strangely, it was still in good condition, as if someone had just left moments ago.
Another rock wall on this side as well. Possibly another building. Let's go inside. Got a rock floor, and then coming up, great roof that's been replaced recently, maybe within the last 10 years. It's just crazy to see what people leave behind in these volunteer cabins. Water's on this side. Sink right there. Got a window looking out. And of course, the guest logbook. Let's see. Where would the most recent ones be?
Who built this cabin here in the middle of nowhere? And why was it abandoned? Could someone still be living nearby, watching from the desert? Or did something happen that forced whoever lived here to leave in a hurry? Imagine finding a place like this, miles from the nearest town, with no sign of life but the silence of the forest echoing around you. Would you dare step inside? Or would you turn back before discovering something you shouldn't? And here's the real question. Could you live in a place like this, completely isolated, even if someone offered you millions? Every second pulls us deeper into something truly sinister. This eerie video was posted by Felipe Sena, a YouTube creator well known for investigating mysterious and unexplained places, from haunted woods to forgotten ruins where strange things are often discovered. While hiking down a haunted road at night, he stumbled upon something truly terrifying. A pile of animal bones neatly gathered together in one spot. It didn't look random. It looked intentional, like someone or something placed them there for a reason. Was it part of a ritual? Or maybe a warning for anyone who dares to pass through that road? Because who would collect bones like that? And why? In the middle of nowhere?
Para vocês aí que tá assistindo e possa aí me dizer alguma coisa que entenda desses ossos de animal aqui feito uma fogueira. Vocês acham que é o quê? Uma simpatia? Eu não entendo. Eu também nem concordo nem discordo. sobre isso. Só queria só entender o que vocês acham que foi isso. Carcaça de animais, creio que seja animal, aqui com fogueira. Eu creio que seja algum, como é que eu posso dizer? Alguma simpatia. Eu não entendo. Quem puder aí comentar aí o que pode ser isso aqui, eu agradeço para me tentar entender. Como eu trabalho com isso, eu tenho que entender para me repassar para outras pessoas que não entendem. Ah, aqui tem uns cabelos. Cabelo, não sei se é cabelo ou é pelo. Eu não sei o que pode ter acontecido aqui. Eu sei que aqui é uma estrada muito movimentada de dia e à noite fica esse deserto. A mulher que relatou ter visto.
The air grew colder, and the forest around him suddenly felt alive, as if he wasn't supposed to be there. If you were the one hiking that night and saw those bones, what would you do? Would you continue to look for what's behind it? Or turn back before you find something you wish you hadn't? Sometimes, things left behind in the dark aren't meant to be found. The deeper the forest, the darker the terror. This eerie video was posted by Kalong, Camp, Official, a YouTube channel known for venturing deep into the forest and camping at night, where every sound and shadow holds a mystery of its own. While camping deep in the forest under a small wooden bunk, everything seemed calm until something suddenly fell hard on the roof above them. The loud thud echoed through the silent night. They froze in fear, hearts pounding, trying to fight back whatever might be attacking them, but nothing was seen. No animal, no branch, nothing at all.
Kita bisa sampai pagi nih nggak mas? Insya Allah ya? Bisa. Kita coba temen ya, kita sampai pagi ya minimal subuh mas ya.
Wah, astagfirullahaladzim. Bajingan. Mas, itu mas. Mas. Mana? Apa mas? Pocong mas. Endi? Endi mas? Endi?
What could have made that noise? Was something watching them from the shadows, or was it something far darker, something unseen? If you were out there, miles away from civilization, and something like that happened to you, would you stay and try to brave the night or grab your things and run before things get worse? Because sometimes the forest keeps secrets you're not meant to uncover. Shadows hide secrets, and one is about to be revealed.
In April 2019, a YouTuber named Jason uploaded a video to his channel Appy Mountain Trekkers, where he documented a solo overnight trip to the mountains. His channel is dedicated to outdoor adventures, hiking, camping, and survival in the wild. At first, the hike was uneventful. When he reached his campsite, Jason set up his tent, started a fire, and even tried his hand at spoon carving as the sun went down. That's when he first reported hearing a strange noise from higher up the mountain. He brushed it off as a bird or some small animal and carried on with his evening. Later that night, less than an hour after going to bed, he was jolted awake by an unsettling guttural call, unlike anything he'd ever heard, something he described as a disturbing mix between a pig, an ape, and even similar to the raptors from Jurassic Park.
10 after 10. I laid down about 9 o'clock and I was trying to go to sleep. It took me a while and I was almost asleep, and sometime before 10 I was woke up by something I'd never heard in my life.
Shaken, he tried to return to sleep, but around 1 a.m., he woke again, this time to the sound of something circling his tent. He claimed there were at least 2 or 3 of them. In the footage, the beam of his flashlight revealed eerie, glowing eyes watching from the darkness. While many animals' eyes reflect light at night, the fiery white color suggested he may have been surrounded by wolves or coyotes.
I heard that.
What do you think that was? Exploring with Bear posted this encounter on YouTube. They went to explore what locals call Murder Road, a place infamous for mob meetings, secret parties, and bodies dumped in the dark woods. As they walked deeper, the forest swallowed the light. Up ahead, a massive sinkhole loomed like a black gateway. That's when they first heard it, a scream, high-pitched and echoing from the dark.
Oh, we're going in it.
What?
We're going right in. Did you just hear a voice? That sounded like a girl's voice.
Oh my gosh.
That was...
It's coming from the big black hole.
That was a scream.
Yes, it was.
Then came voices. They pressed forward, but soon noticed something watching them. A flickering light moved between the trees, then vanished. And just when they thought it was their imagination, a chilling voice whispered from the darkness,
This time I think I'm out. I think I'm done.
Wait a minute. Come here.
What?
Look, 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 look. Give me the camera. Give me the camera. Take my light.
I will take what?
Take my light. To put the lights down. Where'd they go? You see that back there, babe?
There's a light.
There is.
What the hell?
There's a light back there. There's no cars here, babe.
People here.
I know.
Look, there's lights right there.
I know, I see them. I can't. Let's get it. We need to get out of bed. What the world?
Run?
They just said run. Wait a minute.
The ground shifted, bushes shook violently, and glowing eyes reflected at them from the tree line. And they also noticed something is following them while working. This is very strange and quite unusual. La Patrona Extreme Adventures, a YouTube shared this experience with Bigfoot. They went hiking deep in the forest, where silence was broken only by the crunch of dry leaves beneath their feet. Every step reminded them they were not alone. They saw something strange moving in the trees. That's when they noticed they're not alone. Bigfoot is with them.
Por eso no me gusta el zoom, porque se mueve mucho. Pero aquí lo tengo en zoom. No se distingue. Mejor lo quito.
The massive creature moved slowly, almost distracted, never turning its head. They caught every second on camera, their hearts pounding so hard it drowned out the night. Its heavy footsteps faded into the brush, until it disappeared completely. Imagine if it actually noticed them there. What do you think will happen to them? Dark Ghost Paranormal posted this video on YouTube. While hiking, this person decided to explore an abandoned haunted house. To stay safe, he set up dash cams around the building, But what he captured was far from safe. At first, everything seemed quiet. Then, a strange sound echoed from one of the rooms. Nervous but curious, he went to investigate. What he saw made his blood run cold. A table rattling violently, as if something or someone was inside pounding against it. And then, the noises didn't stop there. From other rooms, echoes of banging and strange thuds filled the house, surrounding him with terror. Alone in that house, every shadow seemed alive. Now, imagine yourself there. Would you stay and keep filming, hoping to catch proof of the paranormal? Or would you turn and run, never looking back? Was it really a ghost? Or something far darker lurking inside? This video was posted on Cursed Urban on YouTube, where he shares this strange encounter. Two explorers venture deep into the infamous Bigfoot forest. The night is pitch black, the air heavy with silence, and their only goal is to test whether the legends are true. To lure whatever might be lurking, they leave behind crumpled pieces of tin foil, what they jokingly call Bigfoot currency.
Yeah, so we'll set them in the same spot.
Oh shit, sorry.
Dude, you're ruining his house. What are you doing? You're ruining his house.
Sorry.
He's gonna be pissed.
He doesn't kill me for that.
Hours pass as they hike deeper, hearing unsettling knocks echo through the trees. Did the forest answer their tree knock with one of its own? Coincidence? Or communication?
Dude, did you just hear that?
That was knocking. Dude,
yes.
That sounded like knocks, didn't it?
Exactly. No way.
Dude, that sounded exactly like what you did, right?
Yes. And the echo, like the same echo.
Finally, they return to where the foil was left. Their hearts stop, and the tin foil is gone.
Oh, it's gone. Dude, it's gone. It's gone. It's gone.
No.
Yes.
And you just set him there.
Yeah. That was literally maybe 40 minutes ago by now.
What do you think took the foil away from the stop they left it? This person went hiking on top of a lonely mountain where the wind howled like whispers from the dead. She sat near the very edge of a cliff, so sharp, so steep, that one slip meant certain death. Below her stretched a black abyss, a place where no one had ever survived a fall. Every gust of wind pushed harder, every sound echoed like a warning. Imagine sitting there, feeling the emptiness pulling at you, knowing that one wrong move, one unlucky moment, and you'd vanish into the darkness forever. Would you dare sit there? This scary encounter was posted on Los Menores MV, a YouTube channel where investigations of spiritual things are performed by Juanita and her team. A chilling investigation turned into pure horror when Juanita and her team attempted a dangerous ritual. At first, it was just whispers, strange shadows, and an eerie heaviness in the air. But soon, things spiraled out of control. As Juanita called upon dark forces, something touched one of the investigators, unseen hands grabbing him in the dark. Fear spread like wildfire.
Llegó. ¡Oh, hijo de su puta madre! No mames, neta. No mames, nadie. ¿Quién está aquí? ¿Quién está aquí? ¿Quién está aquí? ¿Dónde qué? Ay, me tocaron, hijo. ¿Neta? Sí, güey.
From the tunnels, swarms of cockroaches poured out as if driven by an unseen presence. Then, a face appeared like a skull staring directly at them.
Su puta madre. Mira. Como que salen de ahí, ¿verdad?
Sí.
No mames, Lucio,
De los túneles.
Estos son los túneles, ¿verdad? ¿Qué traes, Juanita?
Es como si alguien hubiera venido de allá.
Moments later, one of the team, Russo, was suddenly possessed, his body twisting unnaturally as a demonic force took over.
No mames. ¿Cómo que te rasguñaron? Yo te iba grabándolo.
¡Ah, no manches, Misael!
¿Qué pedo, pa?
¡No manches!
No mames, esa madre, ¿qué pedo, loco?
No
y
seas
traes
mamón,
bien. No mames, mira.
Pero traes...
In a desperate attempt, Juanita performed a ritual with fire and a cursed doll.
¡A la bestia, Juanita! ¡Juanita! No mames, trae algo adentro.
Pero, hijo, ¿qué pasó, hijo?
No mames, pa, no sé qué pedo.
¿Pero qué
Mira
pasó?
cómo
¿Por
le
qué
está
se
haciendo.
puso así, güey?
Pues ya sabe qué le pasaste, loco, le entró algo.
¿Pero yo por qué le pasé?
Pues sabe, loco.
¿Pero cómo se lo pasé?
Yo qué.
Prayers filled the air as shadows closed in. Would you dare stay and witness this? Or run before the darkness claims you too? A YouTuber, Kalong, Camp, official, went camping on a hill in Salatiga, Central Java. Locals whispered it was cursed. They said a girl had been murdered there, her body thrown into the ravine. Since then, people have reported seeing a bloodied woman wandering the area. At first, the night seemed normal. He made warm drinks and tried to stay calm. But the deeper the night grew, the stranger it became. Cold winds, eerie silence, then footsteps. A faint sound of crying echoed through the darkness. He froze. Was it an animal or the murdered girl's spirit? Suddenly, a white figure appeared at the back of his tent. He shone his light, but he didn't see anything. Then it returned to the dark, closer this time, pale and terrifying.
There's a ravine, right, guys? And her body was thrown in the ravine, right? They said, guys, right. Residents who have seen it. So, they saw the figure of a woman covered in blood, guys.
After a while, strange noises echoed from the trees. He moved closer to investigate. But then, just a few feet away, there it was. An eerie, shadowy creature standing right beside his tent, motionless, as if it had been waiting for him. His whole body trembled, fear gripping him tighter with every heartbeat. Should he run? Should he hide? Or was it already too late? Ghostia, a YouTube user, walked into Glencliff Mansion thinking it was just another ghost story. The mansion feels ripped from a survival horror game. The halls are silent. Every creak of the floor was leadered, sounding like a warning. At first, it's just whispers, faint bangs, and the unsettling feeling of being watched. As the camera pans across the faded wallpaper, shaped eerily like a cross, a heavy door suddenly swings open on its own. No breeze, no one nearby, just the creak of wood echoing through the empty mansion.
Oh man, tell me what's happening. It's funny how that thing's shaped like a cross, the wallpaper. Oh, the door just opened. I don't know if that was a bat or that came out, but the door literally just opened.
He freezes, heart pounding, knowing that the door is far too heavy for a bat or the wind. Would you dare stay inside Glencliff Mansion after witnessing this, or would you run before the entity made itself known? This video was uploaded to Black Mask Paranormal. This man went exploring the desolate edges of Daniel Boone National Forest. He knew the area's dark reputation, rumors of Dogman, and even a giant winged beast. On the ground, he finds enormous canine tracks, far too large for any wolf. Nearby, a dead raccoon suggests something was hunting here. Then, when he gets to this particular place, out of nowhere, an ear-piercing scream echoes through the forest.
One thing that I don't understand is why in this... Oh my God. One thing that I don't understand is why in this... Oh my God.
He follows, trembling, into an abandoned structure where strange holes and signs of vanished people add to the terror. With his thermal cam, he captures something high in the trees, large, alive, and watching.
We got the thermal cam up. So whatever it is, I can still I've got it on thermal cam. It's right here. And that's pretty high up. Cuz see how it's whatever it is, I can still I've got it on thermal cam. It's right here.
Alone in the woods, batteries dying, and a predator lurking, what would you do? Keep filming or run for your life? A YouTuber, Workless Enjoy Life More, posted this video. His name is Larry, and he shared this encounter he had on his camping trip. Larry set out deep into the mountains south of Flagstaff, a place where the forest had once burned but was now slowly regrowing. With little to no cell service, he was nearly cut off from the outside world. As the sun dipped below the horizon, he rushed to set up camp before the darkness consumed the woods. Dinner is cooked over hickory chunks. While he was eating, he heard a voice, but not sure what it was. After some time, he went to sit by the fire, wondering what could have been making that sound, his heart pounding as he strained to listen.
Hey!
What do you think was making that sound? On a video uploaded on Grizzly Gaz on YouTube, this person went to camp alone deep in the woodland, bringing only his dog for company. At first, it seemed like a normal trip, but soon, an uneasy feeling settled over the forest. As he explored, he found burnt mattresses, chopped trees, and scattered trash, signs that others had been there before, leaving behind an unsettling atmosphere. Later that night, just when things seemed calm, strange noises began echoing around the camp. Branches snapping, whispers in the dark, something moving closer. His dog growled, proving it wasn't his imagination. Then, he heard what sounded like a pig in the woods, but there were no pigs in that area.
Anyway, we're gonna chill out now, and I'll see you at morning.
What the fuck? What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that?
Fear took over. Was it an animal, someone lurking in the shadows, or something far more sinister? While hiking deep in the mountains with his granddad, this YouTuber, young Utah rancher, suddenly realized they weren't alone. From the shadows, an aggressive mountain lion emerged, its eyes locked, its body low, muscles tense, stalking every step. Fear rushed through them as the predator crept closer, silent but deadly.
Get back.
He raised the gun in his hand and fired a shot into the air, hoping the blast would scare it away. But the echo faded, and the beast didn't flinch. Instead, it moved closer, slowly and deliberately, as if the sound only made it hungrier. Can you imagine being in that moment, staring into the eyes of a predator that refuses to back down? What would you do? Run or fight? Haunted Finders posted this on his page. One night, while he was driving alone, he felt an icy breeze crawl up his neck, followed by the sound of breathing from the back seat. In the mirror, a shadowy silhouette sat motionless, watching.
Driving home, next minute I feel this ice cold breeze go up the back of my neck and across my face. And when I say it was cold, it was like ice cold. And then I suddenly got these weird shivers and goosebumps where I just felt like, when you have that knowing that there's something there, there's something behind me. And I was literally frozen with my eyes facing forward on the road. And I remember just this overwhelming sense of fear. And then I heard what sounded like somebody breathing in my back seat. And honestly, I can't explain how terrified I was in the moment.
Later, during a spirit box session, a chilling voice whispered, "Can you hear me?" The air inside the car turned freezing as he started having bad feelings. Suddenly, a loud bang shook the vehicle, and footsteps echoed in the darkness.
Listen, again, I'll enhance this for you guys as well. Can you hear me? Yes, I can hear you. I take it that you're in the car now. I'll tell you what, I really have got a really bad feeling. Someone just hit my car. Yo, someone just hit my car. Something just hit the car. Can you do that again? Did you just hit my car? That was a massive boof on my car. Yo. Oh, those footsteps. That was footsteps.
He was shocked and terrified as he was there alone. While out hunting deep in the wilderness, this person stumbled upon something unexpected. A young wolf, barely 4 months old, lying silently in the grass as if asleep. At first it seemed harmless, until he whistled.
Guten Tag. Guten Tag.
The moment the whistle cut through the night, the young wolf's eyes snapped open, unnaturally bright, almost glowing against the tall, bushy grass. Without hesitation, it leapt to its feet and darted into the thick brush, disappearing in an instant as if it had never been there at all. But here's the unsettling part. Young wolves are never truly alone. If that pup was there, where was the pack? Would you dare to keep walking deeper into the forest, knowing predators might be circling unseen? Explorando al Limite 2.0 shares their experience at the haunted cemetery. In the dead of night, this person wandered through a haunted cemetery, camera in hand. That's when he saw it, a shadowy figure of a girl standing still among the graves.
She's a girl and she's wearing pigtails. Here she is. Here she is. Hello. You can't see her face. You can't see her face. She's literally shaking, son of a...
As he zoomed in, the image grew clearer, but also more unsettling. Her posture was wrong, her face hidden, and yet he could feel her eyes locked on him from a distance. Heart pounding, he tried to follow, but within moments the figure slipped into the darkness, vanishing without a trace, as if the earth itself swallowed her whole. So what was she? A restless spirit of the cemetery? A dark creature feeding on fear? And if you were standing there, would you dare to keep searching? A YouTuber, Kenny of all trades, shared this weird post. This man and his dog, Toby, went out camping, but something strange happened. Out of nowhere, Toby froze, his eyes locked on something up the road. He growled, ears raised, refusing to move forward.
What is it? What, Toby? Come on. I got no clue what he sees, but something up the road has got his attention. What's going on, Toby? He always sticks by my side. I have no idea what he sees up there, but maybe we won't go that way. We'll go back. Come on, Toby. Yeah, he don't like it over there.
Normally, Toby never leaves his owner's side, but this time, he pulled back, desperate to avoid whatever was ahead. The man tried to push forward, but Toby refused, tugging him back toward the camper as if warning him not to take another step. Whatever the dog sensed out there, it wasn't good. The man decided not to risk it. They turned back, shaken, leaving the mystery of what waited in the dark unknown. Would you have gone forward or trusted the dog? Novus Wild Camper posted this on his YouTube channel. He set out for a stealthy woodland camp, expecting a calm night in nature. At first, everything felt normal, but soon the forest turned unsettling. He thought he heard someone nearby, strange footsteps echoing through the trees. In the dead of night, heavy thuds echoed around his hammock. Rocks and branches suddenly dropped from above with no warning, landing dangerously close. When he checked, he found objects on the ground that hadn't been there before, almost as if something or someone was throwing them.
But the weirdest thing was, the rain started to die down. So it was just a tiny pitter-patter. And suddenly by my hammock, a massive thud hits the ground and bounces. And I jumped up, unzipped it, put my torch on, and there's a rock on the floor that wasn't there when I went to bed.
By morning, the tension only grew. Even as he packed up, branches crashed unnaturally near him.
I'm under my tarp, packing up my quilt, and there's this crash behind me, and literally doesn't land coming down. It bounces towards me. It hit the floor and was still rolling towards me.
Would you dare to stay? This encounter was shared by Rambling On YouTube. This hiker set out on what seemed like just another mountain trail, but nature had other plans. The river was swollen and impossible to cross. Every option was a deadly risk. By the time he reached his tent, he was soaked to the bone, the storm outside screaming like voices clawing at the canvas.
I had to take off my waterproof jacket before I got in because I was absolutely saturated.
As he settled down, drinking a cup of tea, the breeze kept spanking his tent as if it was not strong enough.
The wind and the rain keep blowing in and kind of smacking us around a little bit, you know, just kind of coming in, spanking you and running off again. That's what it feels like anyway. Just to let you know that, you know, it's still kicking off a little bit.
The storm raged on, lightning flashing, the earth shaking. Alone in the chaos, would you dare camp, knowing a storm like this could strike without warning? Strike without warning? Reliquias du Sul, a YouTuber, posted this scary encounter. This person wandered into an old cemetery, a place where time itself seemed frozen, the air heavy with silence. As he explored, something caught his eye. One of the ancient tombs stood partly open, its stone cracked with age. Curious, he stepped closer, and what he saw inside left him frozen in shock. A human skull, along with scattered bones, lay hidden within the shadows of the tomb.
This is something that draws a lot of attention. Look at this here, man. Why is this here? Why is this? You're crazy. We find so many things in this cemetery that are off axis here, look.
But the question is chilling. How did they get there? Who placed them inside, and why were they left to rest in such a disturbing way? He was left in complete shock, unable to comprehend what he had just witnessed. This video was uploaded to Rock Country Outdoors. These guys went hiking deep in the mountains when something caught their eye, and what they saw left them completely shocked. Standing at the edge of a cliff, they noticed something unnatural carved into the rock face. Hidden in the shadows was a cage, built into the mountain itself, stretching deep inside like some kind of prison.
Oh, it's dark in there. Spooky. And these handprints right here. Holy smokes. Look at that. All right, we got light, so. Oh, there we go. That is deep. Crazy cool, though.
The sight raised terrifying questions. How was it even possible to construct something like that in such a remote place? And more importantly, who built it? And what was it used for? The silence of the mountain only made the discovery more disturbing, as if the cage still held the echoes of whatever had once been trapped inside. This investigation was shared by EWU Crew on YouTube. This is the haunting case of Warren Haggard, who vanished in 2014 after leaving home in his blue Honda Civic. 10 years later, the desert still whispers his story. His abandoned car was discovered deep in Coyote Canyon, miles from civilization. Strangely, it was turned back toward the road, as if Warren had tried to escape but never made it out. The investigator later stumbled upon his remains, just fragments of bones, a shoe, and scattered clothing, all hidden in a remote canyon where no one had searched before. As investigators combed the site, they uncovered more bones and clothing fragments, each clue painting a chilling picture of Warren's final moments.
Up the creek, we started to notice bones scattered all over.
It's a bone right there. So we got a little bone right here. This is like a finger right here. I'm not going to touch any of this because you're not supposed to. When you find this stuff, you just got to let them know and they can come out and get it.
When we got even closer to where Warren was found, we noticed clothing fragments as well.
A whole bunch of more clothing right here. Bones and clothes all over this area. We got clothing over here. I don't know if it's picking it up.
Interestingly, when we checked the image history of Warren's exact location on Google Earth, we could not see him in any of the photos taken in 2015 or later. However, we did notice that the brush surrounding the area began growing rapidly after 2014.
Then came the most shocking discovery. His wallet, with his ID still inside, was buried beneath the brush. The question here is, what really happened to this man? Kuba Misteri shared this terrifying camp experience he had. Kuba set out to explore a forest whispered to be cursed, a place where villagers spoke of victims, strange cries, and ghostly figures. He pitched his tent, but from the start, an uneasy chill followed him. After settling down, a piercing sound shattered the silence like a woman crying.
Astag Farula Halazim. Did you hear that? Hello. It's like there's something inside, guys.
The voice grew closer, echoing through the bamboo trees. His camera shook as he begged whatever it was to reveal itself. Moments later, a white figure appeared, floating across the darkness before vanishing into the trees. He chased it, but it dissolved into thin air. He was scared as he was breathing heavily. Back inside his tent, the attacks worsened. As he was about to sleep, he heard a sudden movement around his tent. Something hit his tent, and he was scared. That was really terrifying. But what was disturbing his peaceful camp? On 31st August 2025, Dave Explores shared this video on his YouTube channel. In the Nevada desert, Dave set out to explore the long-forgotten old-timer mine. Along the way, he stumbled upon hidden operations no map had ever shown, rotting cabins, crumbling shafts, and roads that led only to dead ends. Climbing a brutal zigzag trail, he reached the Fillmore mine. What remained were eerie, collapsed tunnels and rusted machinery, as if time itself had sealed away its secrets. Further up, he discovered a cabin overtaken by trees, its roof caving, plants growing where families once lived. Every corner whispered of abandonment. Finally, Old-Timer Mine revealed itself, carved into the cliffside. Shafts plunged into darkness, unsafe signs nailed everywhere, and ruins that seemed ready to crumble at any second.
But we made it, and this was the bunkhouse, so I just gotta go quick and go inside. Not a whole lot. And then the second section, that's it. All right, so that's the bunkhouse and a couple other things, ore chutes.
At nearly 10,000 feet, surrounded by endless mines and silence, Dave realized this mountain was a graveyard of forgotten lives, an entire world lost to time. If you were the one, would you try going further, knowing there are mines,